What's up guys, Cadence here. If you've been following along on Instagram and Facebook with my model train store pages, which you should follow by the way, you will know that I've opened some new locations, and this building behind me, Springfield Antique Barn, houses the second Cadence's Rail Yard location, and I'm super excited because today we're going to do the long overdue walkthrough of this store, see what I've got in there, and without further ado, let's go take a look. Welcome to Cadence's Rail Yard, Springfield. Let's go inside. So Springfield is the second of the three Cadence's Rail Yard locations I currently have open. I opened this one on the 1st of May this year, and much like the other store in Fairview, a lot of you are familiar with, this is an antique mall that I rent out my booth in. We'll start here in the front. Got some cars up there. This little iron shelf just has some loose items on there, some cheap HO engines there, a couple Lionel shells, and a tin plate Lionel caboose down there. Now, I'm still working on putting stuff in this booth, and while it is a lot smaller than my Fairview booth, I still have a lot of stuff in here. I know I can fit quite a bit more as well, which is really cool. Here we got another shelf with just some O-scale, 027 cabooses on it. Nothing too crazy. Lots of just affordable O-scale cars there, Lionel and things like that. One thing for folks that have been to my stores before know that I just love to fit as much stuff in my booths as possible. I want to make sure that this really feels like an individual store inside of the bigger store that it's in, obviously. This shelf has some sealed HO buildings, some HO kits, a lot of the Tichy train group things we've seen in videos recently, and some blue box stuff. This next shelf has some HO power packs, some books, toy train books, price guides, things like that, and some nicer HO rolling stock there, some Roundhouse stuff, Ather and Walthers, a couple Silver Series cars, and some loose cars on top here, which you'll recognize from the most recent unboxing video, which you can go watch at the link on screen right now. On this top little beam, I've got some just various things like smoke fluid, some loose cars, a couple different, vehicles and stuff. This little tray is actually really cool. I've got some cool things on this little situation here. I've got my Katie products and decals. The second tray has all HO loads, and the bottom one is all my loose used Easy Track, which I sell for $1 a pop. This next shelf I actually just put in today, at least today as of filming this. This one's got a lot of the high-end HO rolling stock on top, MTH, KD, Walthers, Bowser, and then some high-end loose HO rolling stock on this shelf, some of the hoppers and things from the recent unboxing, and then the cheap HO rolling stock on that bottom shelf there. A couple O-scale things. This booth mostly has HO stuff in it. There's a little bit of N and O-scale, which you'll see right now. Tucked in the corner here, I've got my Proto 2000 engines all in box. Those are all from part 1 of that big haul video that I uploaded a couple days ago. And I've got my, very small N-scale collection there. Definitely got to get an N-scale collection here soon to sell. And there's a lot more loose HO rolling stock. And as you can see, I can fit way more stuff in this booth. I totally underestimated how much I could fit in an 8x8 space. This next shelf I also just put in today. It's got that big Z4000 MTH transformer down there, some G-scale rolling stock, and then it's actually really nice HO stuff on this shelf. Some Ather and Genesis locomotives, some Atlas Silver locomotives, some Bachmann Sound stuff. And then to the left, just a lot of, various freight cars, ranging from like Tyco stuff all the way up to Tangent stuff. And then on top here, we've got a Ringling Bros HO set by Bachmann. Closing out here, my favorite part of this booth, though, is my engine display case. So first of all, up top here, we've got a Roundhouse store display, which was from that haul from a few months ago, the gentleman's dad's train store. And then down here is this glass case that has all my HO engines in it. This is my favorite part of the whole booth. I never thought in my life I'd be lucky enough to have so many engines. I'm still just so thankful that I get to be in a position to do this model train store business. And, it really is all thanks to you guys, the viewers, the customers. I seriously cannot thank you all enough. Comment below where I need to open my next location. And in the meantime, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.